Welcome back to XCOM. Oh right, yeah, I had this queued up. I forget what kind of mission this was, and I'm taking... I guess I haven't reinforced? I have not. Isn't that just fun and dandy? So, what kind of mission is this? Oh, this was a terror ship. Right. I don't remember. Yeah. It certainly is terrible. Hopefully I'll be able to deal with this with my lesser squad. I just need to kind of clear things incrementally, and that shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Apologies if I sound any different or talk at like a weird volume or something. I'm just looking at the audio graph now, trying to adjust my speaking volume. Because, you know, I said in the last episode about my new earbuds, how my old ones were broken, and yeah, I'm getting new ones. I have new ones, and my previous ones didn't work in one ear, so I'd long not worn that ear. But now that I am wearing... I could hear that was wrong. Now that I am wearing both ears, you know, my voice is kind of weird because I mess with the vibrations and all that. So, yeah. Just hoping I don't sound too wrong. But I'm looking at, yeah, the volume on the audio graph. I'll try and keep speaking at this volume. So I think as long as I speak at a consistent volume, the audio, like, you know, I do loudness normalization, that should be able to get it to the same level that it normally is, but I need to speak at a consistent level, because, you know, it adjusts, I think, the whole audio clip as one, so if I'm changing my volume, some parts will be louder and some parts will be quieter. So yeah. Enough people, a kind of panel to be able to reaction fire or anything, that like a chrysalid or something. I'll keep just 2 of these guards going out this way, and the rest will go join the main squad. So I think the fight in the ship will be a far bigger problem than the fight outside. Been playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 a lot recently. It's quite fun, I have to say. Although very often the teams are kind of unbalanced. I can find teams just get steamrolled, which is kind of a problem. Like, it's even worse than in TF2. But still, it's quite fun. And you can tell there's a lot of room for skill development. Kind of like Battlefield games. And like TF2, but I think TF2 has like way more room for skill development. Like, this is good on the scale of what those large team-based shooters usually offer. TF2 is just like the most. Like, the only stuff I think you could do really better than TF2 would be fighting games or 4X strategy. But in the shooter genre, I think TF2 is about the best you can get in terms of like in-depth skill development, because you do have like Overwatch and stuff where there's a bunch of different heroes, but I think they're all kind of shallower than the abilities of the TF2 ones. But yeah, Battlefront, it's good, not that good, but it's still good. And also the heroes, like the individual Jedi and stuff, for instance, they have obviously a lot of depth of skill development, and there's quite a good number of them, so yeah. But then even just the regular infantry is pretty good. Leave them there. Chrissy. That's a fun surprise. Get out to the motion scanner. I'm guessing those are my guys. No, can't be. There are 9 to the left of this guy. Oh no, they are. Seemingly. It's confusing though. So aliens in there. Keep this guy back. Blast launcher. That's good. I thought I shot it there in case there was more aliens waiting there, but that kind of tells me there isn't. Which is good. And it means there's no... especially that there's no chrysalids kind of within closing distance of me. It's quite important. Yeah, I'll just hope that guy doesn't fire. Famous last words. No, better not jinx it. Moved. Motion scanner. Cases 1. 5 east. 1 4 south. an open shot. No, they're on the top floor. Oh no, they are there. Smoke's just hiding them. Guess they were directly south. There-ish. Yep. Ooh. Actually, that works fine. That by accident, but guess which toy I'm gonna use. It's my favourite. Can't really get both of them. I don't think. I'll go for this one. That consumed 8 points. That's good. I was expecting that wouldn't go so well. So basically safe to proceed unless Alien gets blast launch out, but I'll hope not. Where for shot? Or 6, rather. And does this show dead aliens? Seems it doesn't. Must be that. Hiding. Good thing they don't have great reactions. Keep this guy here so you know he can cycle between either floor. Don't have to shoot a rocket through the door if you don't need to. That's a -6 1, -4 8. So take it neither of those are on the lower floor. Oh, they are. Or one. Hold on, that's -6 1. Yeah. Keep people up here for actions. That's 2 9. Oh, they're outside. It's troublesome. Keep this guy now safely in cover. Keep these guys waiting. Sure enough, there they are. So I'll need 52. No, I don't. I need one shot. Whew, that is very helpful. Finally be able to feel the losses. Been waiting for that for a while. North Africa now. Who are those good ones? Who will now stop serving with the squad who really needs them, and instead make my OP squad more OP. Need the Sky Ranger to sort them. That's not a Sky Ranger, it's the one vessel that isn't a Sky Ranger. I don't think I can transfer people who are in the ship. But all the captains will be going to the other base. So captains free from Stanislav to Elise. Keep going to the wrong menu. It's because I'm not looking at the buttons, I'm just doing it off of memory. Okay, right ones. How many soldiers do I have here now? 122, just a few. Just a few. I think they're all still in shipping, I think. And no wonder I didn't reinforce that. I didn't have reinforcements. But now I do, which is very good. That one has still a day and an hour. And that's the thing, I'll make this a permanent... what? Yeah. I'll leave this as an interceptor. But yeah. I think I'll only load gear onto a thing when I'm also loading troops on. So that if it does get destroyed, which I don't think the interceptors can really get destroyed, I think. Or Avengers can't really get destroyed, they'll just get damaged by anything. Good. But yeah, it won't bother having equipment on, because then that's taking away from the equipment other craft can use. I've seen a drop in UFO activity. That's why I haven't been able to do training. It's been up there and then it's gotten gone. I think that's also because, you know, the month isn't done yet, so I'm guessing the graph might not be smart enough to adjust for that. It's going upwards forever. It's the way I like it. Now this is very good graphing software. They should have been making Excel. That will probably be because I got rid of my interceptors, Oh wait, no, that's the maintenance. That dip will be because I got rid of my interceptors. That take up will be where I got my Avengers. Interesting. Infinite captains. Not enough flying suits though. I won't be sending anyone without a suit, so I'll have to make more. Stanislav, how much do they have? They are low. How low? Okay, when that's done I can make flying suits. Oh no, a large scout. There's actually a threat, because you know the scout comes before the battleship. But now I think I have the reasonable capability to shoot battleships down, so not something I particularly have to worry about. Still should intercept scouts, because, you know, it delays the battleships coming. Oh yeah, I could actually start the mission, but I'm not gonna to. I English well. I'm not going to. Or, alternatively, gonna. Or, if you can't speak, gonna to. Gonna to, electric boogaloo. There we go. I can use my newly enlarged squad to, whatchamacall, kill a scout. It's a trap. Yep. Connected quite well. Near miss. I think I may have talked about this last episode, I'm not sure, but I've also been playing Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. This is why I like the armour, because seemingly it tanks direct hits. I've not googled it, but I think that might be how the armour actually works. Like, part of it is damage reduction, but part of it is just, you know, a probability to remove hits entirely, because there've been so many times where even against floaters and stuff, but very rarely, they manage to just tank hits completely. Which is annoying, but if that's how armors work, that would explain things. But yeah, more often it's snake men or mutons. But yeah. Floaters and sectoids? Basically never. Okay. They're all dead, so just move the rest of the guards forward rather than unloading. Because this many troops really isn't needed to take a large scout. And in fact it's just a burden to command. Because when you have a lot of troops, I think your brain offers you know, you don't decide, if you're trying to be a good commander, you don't decide to let more of them die, but your brain is less scrutinising about, like, you know, potential ideas. Because, with more troops, I think, I don't know about other people, but at least my brain doesn't really care about the cost, it cares about whether I win or not. Like, win the game as a whole, and with more troops, you're more likely to win the battle if one troop dies, and you're more likely to win the entire game if one troop dies, so, yeah. You subconsciously care less. It's something that has to be consciously biased against. And again, I just realised I'm talking at a lower volume, which will probably make this sound kind of odd in the recording, but, Not too much of a problem, because, you know, in regular speech, people's volume changes anyway, so, yeah. Excuse me. Well, so apologies if you keep hearing that steam noise, because I don't know how to turn it off. I thought I had turned it off, but seemingly not. Just unpacking the rest of these people because they're not really needed. But it's exposing the blast launchers to be used. So they may be needed. Whatever may be convenient. It's annoying. But I couldn't really guard against that. Well, there is actually one thing I can do to guard against that now. There. Done. Yeah, just move them up anyway. Won't really be necessary once I'm breaching the UFO. There is one disadvantage of the smoke. And that is very good reaction fire. I don't know who from, I think maybe this guy. Well, that's why he's Colonel. So there's one -6, -1, 6, 9. Nice. Yeah, definitely that one. It might be outside of the UFO, I'm not sure. Anyway, I can prep people for action. They've got a decent chance. Not great though. So that's -4, -3, -4, 3. Guess that's 1. The other will be down. Yep. No, one person. Pretty smooth mission, except I lost one guy. Got a new captain. I lost captains. Oh, and they only had 1 kill, wow. No wonder they died. They got promoted with doing literally nothing. So, Swangkyangji. Don't know. I think that might be J, actually. I think G. I think an I sound is E. I'm not sure about Asian. I'm not sure about English pronunciations. But I'm certainly not sure about Asian pronunciations. That I struggle. I'm not sure about them. With English pronunciations, I just struggle with saying them. It's a different struggle, but with the same outcome. Oh, good. Filter through the new rookies. It's probably gonna take a while, so you may want to skip to the next chapter timestamp. I'll try and remember to put them in. It's a decent number. Put the West rockets on this one and then the best on the other. Right, and I'm done. What do they keep infiltrating? Jeez. There's nothing left. Oh, I need to be flying soon. Hey. Be 6 hours. 6 hours later. This seems like the main wave then. I won't try to shoot down the battleship because I'd rather not have my Avengers damaged. Just go for the easier targets. Another one. Where are you gonna land? Forest is fine by me. This was my one with the people. Remember that's why I wasn't intercepting the battleships. This is weird lagging. You zoomed in a lot. This is because they're probably updating different elements. No. Actually, yeah, this one had my soldiers, so go for the terror ship because I think it'll be decently quick. And maybe I can do a training mission against the supply ship, although I expect a lot of people die. Actually, I won't give them motion scans. I have no need for them. Spot on. Keep them off this way. Safer, hopefully. Put out smoke, because you know, as much as they have reapers which would want to close with my people, I think the just the normal floaters would be a bigger threat. But they can't shoot what they can't see. At least, as long as they don't have a blaster launcher. Because shooting what I can't see is my favourite tactic with that. Bending them around doors and corners and stuff. In fact, that's the reason why it's so good. Don't need to send someone to properly close with the enemy. Getting people in a decent formation. Alright. There's Reaper. That's another Reaper. So I'll try sending a blaster launcher at them. Maybe I can catch both of them. I don't remember if the blaster launcher can just detonate. Well, if it can't, it'll launch into the hill at least. It seems it can't just detonate, but it certainly can hit the hill, and that is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Anyway, please excuse me, I'm going to use the bathroom quickly. I have returned. Send a couple of people out this way. Maybe get 2 more and send a couple out this way. Maybe keep get a few down here ready to back these guys up. Getting that guy up in advance, because He'll be my motion scan on the roof. A scout. You could say it's a scout who uses a motion scanner. They themselves are not the motion scanner. Well, they're already scouting. Still, I will send them over a bit. I shouldn't send them too far, because that guy might reaction fire. See, that's why I talk about aiming. You know, the plasma, heavy plasma should be a, you know, one-hit kill, and it usually is on the floaters, but I think perhaps the armour, at random, can just cancel out an attack. Is my theory. Maybe attacks do, like, varying damage, I'm not sure. Apologies if you can hear any kind of environmental noise, it's kind of raining decently right now. So that might make a bit of static in the background, I don't know. Probably my computer fans would be making more noise to the microphone though. I'm not sure, because I don't think it picks up much noise from above. But yeah, I don't know. Getting these guys down just in advance as backup, so they'll lag a bit behind these guys and they can fill in, you know, gaps in the line. Should one of them get shot? I'm hoping not, because I still, you know, still lacking in reinforcements, and the armour is still, you know, it's not difficult to make the armour, it's just detracting from building Avengers and stuff, which, yeah. Phew. I need some healing. It's 50. Nice. It's very good. Else there's 1, 2 right inside the UFO by the looks of it. Possibly 1. No, there's not. Maybe my guy just can't see it yet. I'm quite confused. I was thinking there should have been someone there, but I'm not sure. Excuse me. So that's 333691. There's one waiting inside. Yep. Should be enough time left for them. Ooh. Now I've got, I don't know if I've talked about it previously, I probably have. I've been making an electronic device. I just got my PCBs for it shipped. I got them from the JLC PCB, which is pretty, it was pretty cheap. It was like between $40 and $50, I think, for 20 PCBs plus shipping. Which, yeah, quite good. Far less than what the electrical components cost. Jeez, they were pricey. The whole project for one device, plus a decent amount of spare material, it's $290. I suppose that's the way of bespoke electronics, though. Like I've heard from I used to have a teacher in school who had worked previously as I think mechatronics engineer. He did stuff with electronics and mechanical, not just pure electrical devices. He worked on stuff for factories to test equipment, and yeah, that kind of stuff, one-off devices. I'm sure even for the big companies they would cost quite a lot. And especially on that scale, they'd have to be using so much, like, custom machined parts and stuff. Whereas what I'm doing, I'm just doing, yeah, custom PCBs and stuff to the same level as any other electrical designer would be using. It's just that I'm doing them in such low quantities that I don't get any you know, scale bonuses. I forget what the actual, like, economic term is, but yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. It's the thing of saving money when you're doing things in a large quantity, because you can do things kind of more efficiently. And companies, they're more eager to get your business, so they give you a discount. But, yeah, quite expensive. But I've got my PCBs, and they look quite good. They're very good quality, though I did notice a few things. There's, like, I'm not sure what causes it, but there seems to be, maybe I'd say, imperfections in the solder mask. I don't know if it was intentional, or if they did it, like, if it was intentional, or if it's some proper manufacturing error, but there's kind of just these bumps in places, like more solder mask. I'm not sure why that's the case, but yeah. Apart from that, the boards all look quite high quality. Certainly higher quality than my soldering will be, because this is the first proper full project that I'm doing soldering on. You know, everything I've done previously. Ooh, good to have a leader. Fix bayonets. I don't remember whether I needed a leader or a commander, but either would probably be useful. Kowalski analysis. We'll move this town. They have enough time units to react to things, hopefully. That's 3-0. Probably on the upper floor. 3-0, -3. Hold on. 0-3, -3-3. That's what it actually is. Just using coordinates wrong. Actually, get these guys up. Surround the door, coat it in reaction units, smothered reaction units, I can't speak, time units, which may be used to react, because reaction units in fact don't exist. Where have they gone now? 3-3, -3-3. Yeah, I can't tell coordinates from here. Guessing they're not the leader, seeing as they have a gun, but yeah. They will be, probably. Still, I'll try and stun this guy. At least if they don't have a gun, they won't really be able to attack my people. Ooh, shit. They're unconscious. chance they're not the leader. Yeah, there's two there. Here you witness another way of the armor being stupid. Stupidly OP. Okay, good. That I take it they're still alive then. If they're named. Oh, do I have containment ready? It seems I do. Anyway, which of my ships here was the best? Is this one of my good people? Yep. Yep, that was fine. I'll send them to deal with that. How do I do that there? Not on it. Anyway, I think that would be a good place to end this episode, so I guess I'll see you next time.